given to you, but you missed the opportunity. I don't miss the opportunity.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to the podcast Halala for Real. You know, we're keeping the stories real here. And like I promised you guys that I'm going to be having real stories, real conversations, things that will inspire you and motivate you. So our guest for today is the CEO of Divergent-Ops, Mr. Toby Dupree. I'm so grateful to be interviewing my CEO. So I'm truly blessed for this moment. I remember watching a video, young Martin, Asian entrepreneur, and he said, in your 20s, get the best boss and learn from him. And God gave me the best boss ever, which is Mr. Steele. I'm truly grateful for him. But before we start, I've got a gift. It's a culture that I'm going to do for all the guests. So this is for you, sir. You can go through it. Yeah. You can go through it. No words.
Yeah, but you know how to do
I know. And also peanuts. So I hope you're going to like it.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being part of the show. It really means a lot.
Thank you for this.
It's a pleasure. Sir, I've heard your story so many times, but then I feel like it's important for people to know the man behind Divergent-Ops. Like, it's going to inspire everyone. Your story is so inspiring. But we're going to start with your childhood. I would like to know, how was your childhood?
Well, I grew up in Barberton. My father was an electrician on a mine. My mother was a housewife. I'm one of 4 children. I have 3 sisters. And I grew up in a mine industry, mine area. Basically in the bush.
In the bush, okay. And how close were you to your siblings?
That's my youngest sister, the youngest one. I'm the 4th child.
Okay.
So the youngest one is 10 years older than me.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so there's a huge age gap between me and my sisters. When I went to grade 1, she did matric.
Okay.
Okay, so I was a very late child. So it grew through the years when we started developing the same. How do you say it in English?
Life experience
and stuff. And I got a lot of experience from them as well. They taught me a lot.
A lot of advice.
Yeah, a lot of advice.
Yeah.
So
No, I understand. And what kind of a child were you when you grew up?
I was adventurous. I was always outside.
Okay.
I didn't like being inside like these days in front of a TV with games and stuff. My games were outside.
Yeah.
Swimming pools, trampolines,
I remember you mentioned
riding
bowling.
bike.
Yeah.
Hunting and doing stuff like that.
So, penalty.
No, never.
Okay. No, I understand. And then, education-wise, I would like to understand how, it went from, you from grade 1 going up to matric and all that,
Well, I did my grade 1 to 5 primary school in Barberton, and then when I went to high school, I went to White River. Although we stayed in Barberton, I was a hostel child.
Okay.
I was staying in the hostel and in Roferera. It was a good choice. I think it's a good thing when I went to the hostel. It divides the men from the boys.
Okay.
It's taking you away from your parents' house and teaching you, to stand on your own 2 feet. So that was a great lesson for me.
Okay.
And yeah, did my matric in Rob Ferreira. And then afterwards, we couldn't afford to go study, so there wasn't an option for me. I had to go and work. So out of school, find a job.
Wow.
That's how I didn't go study.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which field, like in career-wise, did you choose?
Well, at that stage, you can't be picky, huh?
Okay.
So I found a security job as a junior security officer in Goldfields.
Okay.
That was one of the mines in Barberton, mining industry again, security there. And I started with my security career basically in Goldfields security. And I worked a couple of years there. And then I got an opportunity to enlist in the Department of Correctional Services. And then also, with that, at those days, you could have done, your military training and be part of the reserve force while you are doing your correctional services.
Okay.
So, yeah, and that's how it started for me. And I went to correctional services, joined the mounted unit. That's where you see the picture of the horse and the love for horses.
Yeah.
And, from there on, it's a long story.
Yeah. And like I know that you mentioned of going overseas in the security field.
Yeah. I've did some security work outside of the board. I've been to a couple of places, Mumbai, Bombay, Yemen, Oman, Abu Dhabi, a lot of places. So yeah, I've done it. It's not easy. It was a great experience. But when you have wife and kids in South Africa and you're working abroad, it's difficult. It makes it very difficult. So in my opinion, all the younger guys that wants to do something like that, I always tell them, guys, do it before you're getting married or have children.
Wow, that's advice I don't need, guys.
Do it now before you get children and a wife.
Wow.
So it's not working out if you. I was lucky. I still have my wife and I have my children. But yeah,
it's much easier if you don't have a wife and a kid.
It will be much easier.
Yeah, perfect. And then, what inspired you to become an entrepreneur? Is it from a family background? Is it something that you just thought desired?
Okay, well, I'm going to answer you that one in a strange way. I'm going to tell you, there was this billionaire having an interview with a lady, and the lady asked the billionaire, "Sir, what is your secret to your success? How do you become what you are?" And he says, "Okay, I'm going to answer you." And he takes out his checkbook. And he opens it and he asks the lady, "How much money do you want? Give me a sum and I'll write a check right now for you. You can give me any sum of money, I'll give it to you right now."
Okay.
Say to me. And the lady was so, she didn't know what to say. And she was so, I was struggling and stuff. And she said, "No, you can't do that." And, I don't know. And then he said, "Are you sure?" And she said, "Yeah, yes," blushing and everything. And he said, "All right," close his checkbook and he put it there. He said, "What happened now is you missed the opportunity. Because if you told me you want 10 million, I would have written a check right now for 10 million and give it to you. But you missed the opportunity. I didn't miss the opportunity."
Okay.
Okay, so does that answer? So I grabbed the opportunity that was given to me, and that's how I got where I am. I didn't miss it.
Yeah. I thought you'd say, "No, I love spending, I love food." So I'm able to afford.
Yeah, well, that's also one of the reasons I don't like going hungry.
Especially being dog these days, expensive.
Exactly.
Yeah. But wow, no, that's a way to be motivated.
So, yeah, I didn't miss the opportunity. If life gives you opportunity, take it. The opportunity not taken is is something that you miss gaining. You could have gained through it. So
Like a dream wasted.
exactly, it's wasted. So take it. Take the chance.
No, I get you. And then here in the security industry that you've paid. Okay, well, why the security industry? Like, let's start there.
Well, there's no specific reason why. It just so happened that everything that I did, leaving school and going into the big world, it so happened that it was the security industry, and everything thereafter had something to do with security. So yeah, as I went further, I grew in it, getting more experience and courses and everything, and you get bigger in it. So it's not that I choose it from the beginning. I mean, it's
something you comment to.
Yeah, it was just okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if I had to choose where I wanted to be, I would have been a game ranger or something like that. But life doesn't happen always like you planned it.
Yeah. And then, like, have you ever had any businesses before the security business?
Yeah. I have 2 businesses that failed. So yeah, that happens.
Okay.
It doesn't mean if you have a business that failed that you must stop trying and stop going forward. And I mean, if you look at if you read books of some of the successful people in the world, they had failures, previous businesses that failed and everything. So don't let it stop you.
Don't be afraid to try because of your
Don't be afraid to try or never get up. If you've been knocked down, get up, go on.
Okay. How did you know to call it quits? Like, when those businesses just seem like more.
That's a problem. You never call it quits.
Yeah.
Never give up. Never give up.
Okay.
So you can't give up in life.
Yeah.
You just have to get up, put one foot in front of the other one, and go forward. I know it's a struggle sometimes, it is. But what choice do you have, really? Have you ever thought about it? You don't have any other choice than to just get up and put the next foot in front of the other one and go forward.
Day at a time.
Just keep on going. Don't give up.
That's the advice I give right now. Everyone was like, I needed it. Yeah.
I'm glad.
And then, what challenges do you face in the security industry?
Challenges. We face a lot of challenges. Politics, for one, definitely. Politics is throughout South Africa in all departments, industries, everywhere, and it's not necessarily good. All right. So, except from politics, I think the biggest challenge is that we don't have the authority and the mandate to do more.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do so much more. We want to do so much more.
Okay.
But we are going to a certain level of authority, and we must stop there. And that's frustrating for us. So we can fight crime so much better if we just have the authority and the backup.
So it's the government that's blocking that.
Yeah, that's the government that's blocking it. It's the police's job and it's their department. But let's be honest, crime is taking over, and so we just feel that we can do it. We want to do it. So at least give us a chance to do it, and we will do it.
Yeah.
And we will fight crime. You will see great things happening.
And then in the public sector, like, what challenges are you experiencing the most?
Well, in the public sector, I think the fact that the public relies these days very much more on security than the state departments, the police force and whatever. And what I don't realize always is that everything that we do in the private sector is expense. It's expense coming out of our pocket. The departments, they got tax money. So They doesn't feel it. So everything we do, we have to get paid for. Otherwise, you can close the doors. I mean, the business is going down.
So basically, now the
Basically, we have to charge for everything that we do.
And now we're becoming 10,111, but there's no tax.
Exactly, and then another big thing is that the people must start realizing that security starts at home. Huh? Yeah. They think that they're untouchable. They think, or I don't know if they still doesn't realize, but this is South Africa. You are living in South Africa, and the crime is so. You are going to get affected somehow, one at a time. You are going to get involved. So start security at home. Start doing something that you can do at home. Start putting in security systems. Start taking measures to secure your house and your children and everything that you love. It starts with you. It doesn't start with the company. It doesn't start with the SAPS. No, it starts with you at home. And a lot of people don't realize that they have to do something themselves. Either get a company to assist you to do it or help you to do it, but it has to start with you. Pick up the phone, call the company or the provider, and start doing something today.
Okay, let's protect our homes and our families. Definitely.
Watch your 6 boots.
Yeah, always. And then there was an ongoing talk about the Firearms Act being changed, the regulations.
Don't talk about that.
What do you think about that?
I think there's no logic in it. I think what they want to achieve, there's no logic, and if they do, it's going to kill the industry, and it's going to flame up crime. The crime is going to shoot through the roof if that happens, because there's no one that's going to stand in crime's way if you take away all the firearms and stuff.
And what's interesting is that those laws are applying on the companies and the
And not only criminals. I mean,
yeah.
where's the logic in that? I mean,
No, there's no
that's
logic.
not common sense, huh?
Yeah, there's no logic.
So I think this whole thing is ludicrous. It's dumb.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Straightforward. It's stupid.
Wow. Okay. Now, Mr. Still, I'm interested in knowing, for how long you've been married?
23 years.
23 years. You had to get that right. I have to get it. Okay. And how's that working together?
You know what, Allah, it's not without having its challenges. Sometimes it's difficult to divide work and home, because you take work home and you take home to work, so it's difficult. But luckily I have the right wife, and we manage. And I'm very proud of what we achieved, and we manage with it.
No, that's beautiful.
It has its disadvantages, but it also, like all things in life, everything that has a disadvantage has an advantage, and vice versa. So there's also advantages of working together as well. It's a lekker.
Okay, I understand now. And then, like, what advice would you like to give young men when it comes to marriage?
There's a lot of advice that I can.
When it comes to choosing the right partner in life,
Choose a partner that can bring out the best in you. Choose a partner that will lift you up to new standards and not pull you down.
Okay.
Choose a girl that can treat you like a king so that you can wear her like a crown.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I understand what you're saying.
So you'll know if it's the right one. I mean, you'll definitely know, but I think if you keep that in mind, and you have a look at it. Does this girl pulls me down, or is she bringing out the best in me? Does she push me to go to new challenges, new heights? Does she make me feel good? Well, not in that way.
Okay, no, I was thinking positively. Yeah. No, I get you.
There's some of the viewers that
Yeah, I know, I get
but yeah, I mean, God give us a wife to help us, to support us. So that is, she must build you. She must bring out the best in you.
Life is not a fairy tale.
No, it's not a fairy tale. Marriage is not a fairy tale. It's hard. It's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Marriage is hard. You have to work constantly. You have to work on your marriage.
Now I've seen my parents have been married for 26 years. They've been together for longer, but they've been married for 26 years. And like I've said it, like marriage is not a joke. Like you need to know.
And you know what? You never knew it until you've got married. So I would say to young men, you know what? Go speak to, marriage counseling or something like that, and get the facts and get the facts. And you know what? Marriage isn't a fairy tale, so don't be fooled. It's hard work, but so that you know what you're getting yourself into. It's a great thing. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome, but it is hard work. If you have two different persons in a room, you have different attitudes, you have different feelings, you have different emotions, you have different opinions, and that makes it sometimes hard. So, get it done and dusted, and know that if you take a marriage, man, it's for life, my word. There's no divorce. Marriage is for life.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's a one-time choice that you make and you die with it. So if you took it, you keep it.
Lifetime oath.
Lifetime. There's no such thing as divorce.
Yeah. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's real.
It's a thing.
Okay. And you say still, every day, there's no single day whereby we don't start to work without praying. Like you've made that a culture that in this company, before everyone goes to work, we pray in the morning. And how did you become a prayerful person? And what's the importance of putting God first, like in your life?
Oh no, it's it's a long story and an interesting journey that I have a whole lot that I can tell you. But in my life and me and my wife's life, it wasn't always good. We struggled. We had problems in the marriage, financially. So life happens sometimes, and it's not always a bad thing. In that difficult times and stuff, great things happen. And to me, it happened so that I still think my wife prayed for me. I think she prayed for me.
Yeah, she was more than
and through that, I just gave myself over to God, and He started walking a path with me. And from there on, there's no other way. There's only one way, and that's Him. Everything that I am today and that I have, it's because of Him and His grace on us. So it's definitely, and I know that and I believe that. So there's no other way to give Him thanks for every day. I'm telling Him, please, thank you, awesome. That's what I believe, and that's why we do it. I mean, start the day right. Let's do it right from the start. So yeah, I'm a big believer. God is the only way. God is the only way.
Yeah, He's the center of.
That is the center, yeah.
No, definitely.
So whatever happens, definitely.
I think He's my job, sir. And then lastly, what advice would you like to give young people out there?
Never never give up. Firstly, alright, that's never give up. What advice would I give young people out there? Listen. And now I will start with discipline. Discipline is always the best thing. If you have discipline, then all the other facts falls in place. So I would say discipline is very, very important. And they must remember that discipline is doing the right thing when no one is looking. Think about that.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Discipline is doing the right thing when no one is looking. If you have that and you copy that, then I think you will go far in life. And if you have discipline, then the other stuff will fall into place. But just don't give up. Life happens to all of us. And if you get knocked down, get up and go on. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't wait for people to see you pick up a paper and draw in the pen.
Pick
Do it
it
when
up
no one
and
is looking.
while no one is looking.
Yeah.
That's discipline.
No,
That's
okay.
discipline.
Okay. So thank you so much for your time. It really means a lot.
Awesome, Alana.
Hey, you're gonna make me famous.
I think you're already famous.
No, to be a whole global stage. So yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, just remember me when you get to the top, and when you get your fame and stuff.
Now,
Just don't forget me. You must just point to me and say, hey, that guy there.
yeah. You inspired me, so I'm here because of you. So thank you so much. Means a lot.
100%.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. This is Mr. Still. Yeah, that's the nickname for the company. It's so interesting. And the nickname, so it means a lot.
Yeah, we all have nicknames.
But I used to be buff now.
Well, you're still good, huh?
Yeah.
You're still good, but you have to start again.
I have to. Like,
But
it's eating me.
Yes, also.
Yeah.
You have to start again.
Okay,
We're gonna start again.
Yeah,
We're gonna start.
Kickboxing.
We're gonna start, guys.
Everyone, thank you so much for watching this podcast. It really means a lot. Please like and subscribe so that we can reach more people out there, so that they can see that life is not a walk in the park, it's a journey. So I hope this was inspirational to you guys. But please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I want to say thank you so much. This is a huge shout out to For Real Snaps. They are the guys that are behind all this. So I want to thank these guys. They're here in Sprite. So big ups to those guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.